It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. It has been an interesting day. Bitcoin momentarily topped 70,000 for the first time in a long time. Will the rise end here, or is this just a setup that is the major unknown? Because of that, we shall talk about it a little. Also, we must talk about where XRP values are right now. An expert on XRP charts has given me some insight. He or she claims that, even under the worst case scenario, the price objectives will be achieved based on previous precedents. I will just say that this will cause a lot of XRP holders to become rich. Over the years, I'm sure many of you have given this a lot of thought. We nevertheless managed to obtain 20-fold returns from the bottom to the peak of last market cycle, even though XRP endured the worst possible outcome for a cryptocurrency, that is, the SEC attacked many times. A year ago, the value of XRP quadrupled. That being said, I do not know whether most people are aware of it. Even if those who are against it likely aren't aware of it, that is a fact. From about 10 cents to about 2, the price of XRP surged. Therefore, if additional capital were to pour in, I would not be surprised if this market cycle outshines the last. We are also cognizant of the fact that XRP offers legal clarity and is currently undervalued. We are all aware that it has been consolidating, but I don't think it has hit a new all-time high in almost 7 years. When this device malfunctions, we anticipate a drop to 2-3. That is just false in my opinion. In my opinion, XRP will definitely hit a new all-time high and a price discovery if the past season is any indication. The best part is that it adheres to a tried and true formula. You don't need a crazy multiplier. It is my firm belief that many of you here are genuinely quite well off. The present moment in life. Such activity flourishes in the cryptocurrency market. This has happened with XRP previously, and I expect it to happen with other coins in the future as well. I want to make it apparent that I am not from a wealthy background. Because I am not a certified financial advisor, I ask that you not use my advice while making investment decisions. The time is 8:05 p.m. Central Time on Monday, October 28, 2024, while I am filming this video. All I am is a crypto enthusiast that loves to film videos about the subject and upload them to YouTube. Check out these pricing right now. At 52 cents per XRP, Bitcoin is worth 69,862.4. We momentarily crossed 70,000 only a short time ago. The market remains in a greed position, as indicated by the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, which is currently sitting at 72 out of 100. The catch is that XRP will eventually join Bitcoin in importance. The entire market reacts to Bitcoin's success. To rephrase, will Bitcoin's current price increase continue? If you are indeed speaking now, my own suspicions are not that it's impossible, but based on my observations and the opinions of other chart experts, I would say it's highly unlikely. This comes from chart analyst Mustache and was made this morning, right before Bitcoin crossed the 70,000 psychological mark. This is the type of Bitcoin event you want to be a part of, he said in his post. Last week's successful weekly closure above the handle was the last straw in 3.5 years of escalating friction between the US dollar and Bitcoin, which will be capped off by next week's US elections. The pessimistic author writes, probably nothing, because it's obviously something, after a series of fortunate events. Countless pieces of evidence point to a connection to the upcoming elections. Similar conclusions can be drawn regarding the stock market and Bitcoin. Due to their aversion to uncertainty, the markets often see a meteoric rise after an election. We can get into the specifics of cryptocurrency regulation later, but for the time being, it doesn't matter who wins, This is particularly true when talking about the stock market. If they can just figure out how to divide up the money, investors will be interested. In my opinion, the market will recover from any short-term disappointment or slump caused by the US election's conclusion and resume its upward trajectory after it's decided. I only hold the belief that these markets will see a substantial infusion of cash by the quarter's end and into early 2025. In a few weeks, you will notice it. Given that events tend to repeat themselves, I take it as a given that this is in line with what has happened in the past. This post was authored by DOM, a chart analyst. As far as I'm concerned, Bitcoin is presently undergoing an unusual and very powerful trend, and I predict that it will soon break 70,000. Our huge spot supply is waiting for aggressive buyers to come in and eat it. Just a few hours before Bitcoin was expected to reach its predicted $70,000 price milestone, something happened. As a result, he was watching it. He made a mental note of when it happened. Only the word BAM was written by him. Alternatively, consider this. You may safely keep a watch on people's reactions with 70,000 since it did happen. Furthermore, you could start to worry that you'll accidentally step into a trap. That is the heart of the issue. For how much longer? Because we are currently trading at a level below that. It hasn't slid too much, but we're still under its shadow, aren't we? Is something a mistrustworthy cryptographic chart analysts would concur. Remember that he is still totally insane. So, in terms of the overall trajectory of prices over the longer term, he is convinced that we will achieve a new record high. He has maintained his prediction that XRP will reach 10 or above on multiple occasions. According to his firm conviction, that would happen during this market cycle. Am I, however, entering the phase where it begins to rise soon? Even though he doesn't think so, I wouldn't be surprised if his opinion turns out to be right. His post follows my earlier one in which I announced that I will be taking a Twitter break while on vacation. Despite the fact that we did approach 70,000, I am currently of the opinion that this is just another fake out. The increase was driven solely by spot selling off, as it has been at every previous high. You can watch the interview I did a few days ago down below, in which I described how I start looking for longs. I am not perceiving that in this instance. Over the following few days, we will evaluate the issue and decide how to move forward. When he gets back, we can get back to the regular updates as well. He says it from his perspective, but I think he has the best grasp of the short-term price activity, even though he's not always right. Everyone is free to say that. The answer is obvious. But I think he really shines in this area. This isn't the genuine deal, in his opinion. But friends, after that election is over, it will be crystal evident, regardless of his authenticity, when viewed through the lens of history. A chart analyst named Dark Defender made this post. You can observe the dominating percentage of Bitcoin in this market cap chart. He asserts that the XRP bull run will commence as soon as Bitcoin's dominance starts to decline. In 2017, this occurred, and in 2021, it will occur once more. An overview of the XRP protocol. So, it's absolutely accurate. At the moments he mentions, you can see the relative strength index displayed on the screen. Even while we may see patterns emerging in the past, nobody can predict the future with any degree of accuracy. Appreciating my video is a privilege. Click the subscribe button and then tell me what you think when you're done.